On World News tonight, surrounding Baghdad and beginning to seal it off. The Marines fight an ugly battle with Republican guards. It certainly looks like Saddam Hussein, and there he was out on the streets of the capital. The president says that people who may have a virus that kills should be quarantined. The government is worried about SARS. And more Americans are losing their jobs. The end of a war is not the answer.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Good evening, everyone. We begin in Baghdad tonight. It has been another traumatic day for the people who live there. Many Iraqi soldiers have died there today. Americans have died in Iraq today, Marines and soldiers. It is too early to say how many or who they are. U.S. forces are in the process of trying to close the capital city off from the rest of the country and certainly from any reinforcements. But in some ways, the most compelling event of the day was what very much appeared to be Saddam Hussein on television talking about very current events and then on the city streets. So our first report tonight is from Richard Engel in Baghdad for ABC News.
Peter, by all appearances, it was Saddam Hussein who toured Baghdad today like a politician on the campaign trail. He kissed children and encouraged people to sing his praises. It was his third and most significant message on state TV today. Earlier, Saddam issued a statement calling on Iraqis to fight the enemies at the gates of Baghdad. Some power was restored in Baghdad tonight, so Iraqis were able to watch their leader. But the government hasn't been telling Iraqis about the damage U.S. forces caused at Saddam Airport or the many casualties. Saddam's PR campaign seems aimed at reassuring Iraqis on the brink of the critical battle for Baghdad. Saddam may also want to encourage his supporters and show Iraqis that he's still here with them. But many Iraqis in Baghdad have been leaving, pouring out of the city today on a scale not seen since the first few days of the war. Those who remain here are stocking up on emergency supplies. For the first time, Iraqis in Baghdad now know exactly where the coalition troops are, debunking the government's myth of a successful war, mainly far away from the capital. Peter?
Thank you very much, Richard. We'll have more from the airport there in just a moment. But today's images of Saddam Hussein first, they may have put to rest the speculation that the Iraqi leader did not survive the initial U.S. bombing 2 weeks ago. ABC's Brian Ross is here. And there have been a lot of people who saying he was dead.
They were, in fact, but today's appearance was an unusual one. It's only the first time in the last 3 years he's been seen out in public like this. But the scenes today, with telltale smoke plumes in the background and the presence of his well-known personal bodyguards, convinced many current and former intelligence officials Saddam was very much alive and well.
He didn't quite hold up today's newspaper with the date on it, but enough that people will now believe that he's alive and up, walking around, giving orders.
Intelligence officials say the speech broadcast today was even better evidence. His body doubles have never before been used in speaking roles. The results of a voice analysis are not in yet, but everything else points to the real Saddam, including the distinctive birthmarks and moles on the left side of his face.
U.S. officials told ABC News tonight they are now convinced it is Saddam on the tapes. A clear setback, Peter, to efforts to imply he was either dead or wounded and was no longer in control of the country.
Many thanks, Brian. May not be in control of the country. Brian Ross. As for American forces, very